Today is wardrobe organisation day. You guys know I do this 2 or 3 times a year and I know you all love coming along for the ride and joining in. Side note, I'm burning a candle in here because last night JJ and I thought that it would be all fun and games to make some microwave popcorn. I was like, we used to do that all the time, like 5 years ago. We haven't done it in so long and it's literally made the whole flat smell disgusting. So I had the windows open all night, it's absolutely freezing, and I've had candles burning in every room all morning. And the one in here smells divine. This is the candle and it came from HomeSense, which is really annoying because it means I probably won't be able to get the same one again. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some wardrobe clearing out today, also reorganizing like my display rails. I'll show you everything that I'll be doing. I just feel like this every probably 5 to 6 months, everything just starts to feel really cluttered. I feel almost claustrophobic and overwhelmed when I see how much is in my wardrobes, and I just feel like I need a reset, a refresher. This time of year is the perfect time to do it. It's January and it's also so cold and miserable outside. I'm totally in hibernation mode, so now is a really good time to do this. So if you guys are feeling inspired, then of course follow along with me. So here is one section, for example, that I need to just kind of switch out. I've got all my flossy dresses, which just look so beautiful. But for this freezing cold weather, I just feel like some of these pieces need to be switched out, so it feels a little bit more seasonal. And also the same thing in my dressing room. So I put out like a selection of dresses that felt transitional that I could wear in autumn, but none of these at the moment feel weather appropriate in the slightest. So I really want to switch this out for my coat collection because I have a very beautiful coat collection, as you know, that deserves to be seen and admired. As usual, the wardrobes need to also be cleared out. So this is my autumn winter wardrobe. I just love the colour palette. Don't you think it's gorgeous? It's very like seasonally appropriate, but it's light and it's pink. And as you guys know by now, I keep my spring summer wardrobe in here. Cinderella never fails to jump up inside this wardrobe when I open the doors. And as you can see, this is super cluttered as well. I've got so much. Hello, madam. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then obviously this is the fun cupboard because this is very pink and gorgeous. It kind of has my party wear and my coats. So today I want to get these coats out, put them actually on display because they're so pretty. The colours are gorgeous. And maybe have a little route through my party wear and see if there's anything that can go. I mean, to be honest, I do this fairly often and I don't really add to my party wear collection very often, but there may be a few pieces that I can let go of, you never know. Just before we start, I wanted to tell you guys a couple of exciting things. So one is we have just launched a Galentine's sale on Flossy by Freddy. So all of the dresses are 20% off, meaning they're now £120 instead of £150. We wanted to do something special. We didn't have like a Boxing Day or January sale, so we're doing it for Valentine's Day instead. And as like an extra special treat, just to say thank you to you guys for all of your support, we're going to be picking 3 random orders from the sale period, so orders made within the sale period, to give a little special Valentine's Day gift to. So that will end on Wednesday, the 1st of February, so 2 days from now. So if you have been thinking of treating yourself to a Flossy by Freddy dress, there is no better time than today. And then the second exciting thing is that I'm continuing my work with Crisis, who are an amazing charity who help the homeless and those in extreme poverty in London and the UK. And I actually volunteered at their warehouse with my dad at Christmas and we had such a good time, and I'm really excited to continue working with them. And we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day edit in their charity shop in Islington, meaning some of the pieces that I clear out in today's video will be in the Crisis Islington store. Now, I don't know all of the details yet. I wish I did. So if you are interested and you might want to come down and shop for a good cause, then just follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting all of the information on there when I have it. I just don't have the information yet in terms of dates and everything. Also, guys, I don't think I have shown you these on YouTube at all. I showed these on my TikTok before Christmas, but I don't think you guys have seen them on YouTube. So I have a couple of new pairs of shoes, which are very exciting indeed. And they were definitely both a splurge. I actually got these Gucci shoes for the Flossy Queen Bee collection shoot because I got a pair of Gucci shoes for the Overture collection shoot and they've kind of become so symbolic and kind of like a good omen. We all said that like the Gucci shoes were the good luck charm, and then we did the same thing on the Queen Bee. So this might be a new tradition. I get a new pair of shoes for every shoot as a good luck charm, but I don't think you guys have actually seen these close up and you're going to die. They are amazing. Oh my god, guys, aren't they just too die for. Oh my gosh, they're just unbelievable. They're so much fun, so different and so unusual, like really unique, but I just love the style. I love the color. They're just so pretty, and they will always remind me of my Flossy Queen Bee collection, which was just such a huge success. I'm literally still buzzing from it. And then the second pair of shoes, these were not really like a planned purchase. They were on the Outnet, which is the like outlet store of Net-a-Porter, and these were half price. In fact, actually I think they were better than half price, and I mean, when you see them you'll understand. Like I just couldn't not get them. Oh my goodness, I haven't actually opened this box in a few weeks. They are pink suede over the knee boots. Now, anyone who's watched my channel for a long time knows that I'm obsessed with Stuart Weitzman over the knee boots. They're the best ones in the whole world. They really are, in terms of like fit and quality, longevity, and everything about these was perfect. The heel, I love the block heel, and also the almond toe shape. They just couldn't be more perfect with the color and everything. So I'm sure you can understand why these were a must-have. So I think I feel like starting with the display rails because they're nice and fun, and I've been itching to get my hands on them. So I'm just going to strip them and put all the like bad things back away in the wardrobes, and then find nice new wintry things to replace them with. I know I've said this before, guys, but I was thinking how nice it would be to put some of my dresses on by rotation, so you can rent them for like an occasion or a trip. I probably wouldn't do it for like my really precious ones, like my Zimmermann, these two Zimmermann dresses, but I think for the others, maybe even my Faye dress, although I'd have to think about that. Maybe that would be something you guys would be interested in. I've got so many lovely dresses that I just don't wear enough, so let me know if that's something you would be interested in. So my coats are all in situ, which I think looks really nice, super beautiful. They are just the most gorgeous coats. As you guys know, most of them are Santini, and yeah, they just look gorgeous. So now I have to sort out the shoe situation. I've got a few extra pairs of shoes that have nowhere to go, so I've just put them on that top shelf, but I don't like how they look there. I also just want to rearrange some of the super summery ones, like the Valentinos and the Tory Birches, to the back, and also potentially try and clear out a few pairs of shoes from here as well, so that they all fit in one place. I'm not too bothered about putting like boots here because I think these shoes generally look nicer on display than boots. And over on this side on my little display shelf, I've actually got like a kind of cute little display of boots here, which I think looks really nice. So I'm kind of happy to keep that like this with my handbags. Also, guys, do you think I need to have a handbag clear out? I just feel like there's a lot of bags that I don't use, but I get nervous to like get rid of bags. For example, I don't really like this Chloe bag. To be brutally honest, I just don't really like the shape, even though it is pretty beautiful, it's just not really for me. And I never ever use my Mulberry bag. Never use it. Again, it's really beautiful, so it stresses me out, but then I'm like, why am I hoarding things that I don't use? Okay guys, let's talk about... Cindy, you really ruined that shot. Let's talk shoes. Okay. Right, I'm gonna get up now. Oh my god, Cindy, that's reminded me. Oh my gosh, when I first got Cinderella and she was a little kitten and before she had loads of toys, this shoe, this pink shoe was her favourite toy. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. I feel like you guys must just be so familiar with my shoe collection at this point. It's so funny. So I really feel like I'm determined to get rid of some pairs of shoes that I just don't wear. So I'm gonna head to the back, and first of all, the ones that jump out at me are this pair. I feel like I hold on to these because they're so classic and I think I'll just wear them with everything. But actually, like, I never ever do. But now I'm still wondering if it's wise to get rid of them. Maybe I should keep hold of them. So I'm gonna be boring and put those back, I think. However, I think it may be time to get rid of these Guess shoes, because I have had these since like 2016 or 17. No, 2017, and I have literally never worn them. I wore them once on the Guess trip and I've kept hold of them thinking that I'm going to wear them because they look like ballroom dancing shoes, but actually I never ever do. Okay, that's good. That's one pair. Okay, so another pair I'm not sure on are these LK Bennett heels. They are so pretty. They're honestly a gorgeous pair of shoes. I love them, but the thing is they're so high, and where I'm quite tall I just don't really like wearing heels this high. It's really sad because they're super nice, but I just don't think there's any point in holding on to them when I'm literally not going to wear them because they're too tall for me. I feel like I do want to hold on to the rest of them. We've got my Tory Burch crochet slingbacks, which I really love, my Valentino leather mules, my Under the Stories cream strappy sandals, my Under the Stories pink strappy sandals, and the tortoise shell heels I also feel are worth keeping because these are just really unusual and yeah, they're very my style. Okay, so now for the top drawer. Instantly I'm thinking that I'm going to get rid of these Aldo heels. I've held on to these for ages because they're a really comfortable party shoe because of that big block heel, but actually I just don't feel like they're very me anymore. The last time I wore these was a wedding, I think in 2018 or 17, so I feel like it's just really time for these to go now. I'm also kind of having second thoughts, I can't believe I'm saying it, about my Chloe boots. I just haven't worn them in such a long time. JJ actually spilled Fanta on these when we were in LA in, I don't know, in 2016 or something, and they've just never felt the same to me since, and I just never really wear them. Like the colour, the bluey grey, I think they're really beautiful, but I just literally haven't worn them in years. These Charles and Keith sandals are not my favourite shoes that I've got, but they are quite handy. They're just really comfortable, and they're a nice like versatile summer shoe. So even though they're not my favourites, I am going to hold on to these for now because yeah, I feel like they're just a good shoe. And then I've got my Aldo loafers, which they're a little bit damaged. I think I might try and get these like professionally cleaned, and if they don't turn out nicely, if this like stain, this mark doesn't go, then I'll get rid of them, because also I love these shoes so much, but I'm just so off silver. I only really like gold hardware now, like on the Gucci shoes, so I'm kind of put off by these loafers because of the chain. Just moved you guys around so you can see a little bit better. So this is currently what it looks like. I've got 4 spaces, which is convenient seeing as I have 4 pairs of shoes here that do not have a place, but I'm not actually sure I definitely want to keep all of these shoes. I got a lot of these for Flossie for the Queen Bee shoot. For example, these Charles and Keith pumps, they're cute, they're nice, but I just feel like I'm not going to wear these. I've just got nicer shoes. These Charles and Keith heels I also got for the shoot, and I was unsure about whether I'd keep them, but actually they kind of look, they've got something about them that's kind of charming, and I may like save these for spring summer and give them a go, and if I don't really find ways to style them this year, then I'll get rid of them the next clear out. So I'll put these here in the bottom drawer, and then I've got my new ugly coach heels that I got in Canada, which I really love. I think they're so cool, and my gorgeous Ferragamo ballet flats, which I am obsessed with. So now I just want to like rearrange the shoes to make them look a little less summery, because I literally haven't done this in September. So I think naturally these like summery sandals should just be at the back now, and also these back up here. Oh, and these as well should be at the back. Then I can put the coach heels there, which look a bit more autumn winter appropriate. My ballet flats, and then the final pair to go away are my new Gucci shoes, which actually I think these need to take centre stage, so I'm going to switch out the Tory Burch pumps, put them down there, and pop these up here. Although actually I'm not liking how those two colours look really similar, so I think I'll just switch those out for these. Is that cute? And maybe switch these as well. I'm such a weird perfectionist. Okay, I feel like this is looking quite nice. So this is how the shoe rack is looking now. It looks super beautiful and I'm really pleased with how this display unit is looking now. It just looks much more refreshed and very, very pretty. Now let's do my other rail. So this is how the rail is looking now. It actually didn't change that much. I just took a few pieces out and swapped them in, but a lot of this is my flossy stuff, which really makes me happy because this is like supposed to be my fashion studio, so having my own dresses and my own designs on display in here feels very fitting. So the first thing I need to do is order some boot trees from Amazon for these boots. And talking of ordering on Amazon, I got these gorgeous like satin padded hangers from Amazon. I think I got them from Amazon for the flossy shoot with these little bows, which I need to retie. And before I used to have these just pale pink velvet hangers with the gold hook, but actually I think these look so much nicer, and now it's kind of bothering me that they're mismatched. So I actually had a full pack of these, but they weren't missing on the shoot, half of them. So I think I'm going to order some more today as well, and then just have all of the hangers on here, the beautiful silk padded ones. So these are the hangers. They are $15.99 for 10, which it's not too bad because they're pretty fancy and luxurious, so I'm going to add those to the basket. I'll also link them down below for you guys. And then here are the boot shapers, which are £20 for one pair, so these are quite expensive, but you only need to buy them once, and they really are so good. If you have invested in a pair of over-the-knee boots, like you want to keep them in good condition, so it's definitely worth spending. And they're just really good for storing them as well. Okay, I don't think I can store the actual clear out part of this video any longer. So let's set the camera up and empty my wardrobes. I don't know why I do this to myself. I hate it, but it needs to be done. I really don't like doing this. I feel like I haven't done a clear out where I've shown you everything in ages, so I'll try, but I also need to try and be quick. Prom dress from 2011. At this point it is an antique, and it, you know, belongs in the V&A, as I've said many times. But for now it's here. This coast dress I just feel is such a classic. I love the skirt, it's so full, and I just think it's so elegant and pretty, so I'll be keeping this. And then I've just got this little faux fur like stole to go over the top, which is very, very nice. Oh, do you know what, guys? This is my, where's this from? Coast! It's from Coast. I've had this forever, and it's just divine. I think I'll put this on the studio rail because it'll add a really nice wintry texture and it matches. My Jack Wills blazer, it does not belong in here, but you guys know I just keep it out of sentimentality because this is one of the pieces that again will be in my V&A exhibition, started me on my fashion journey and helped me become who I am today. Okay, so at this point I've put things into a kind of colour order. This Guess playsuit is one of my very few black items that I own. I'm not even sure if this would fit me anymore because it's really tiny, but I live in hope that I'll be able to squeeze back into it one day because I actually love this so much. This Ted Baker dress is again another one for the exhibition, and this is an And Other Stories dress that I just got at Christmas, which is very unusual for me to have a dress that's black, but I just mainly love the top with all of the pearls. It's so pretty and so comfortable for a party dress. So yeah, this is new. Both of these are going back in. This gorgeous Rebecca Rhodes playsuit Amy Neville gave to me years ago, and I just love it so much. It's autumn leaves and I just think it's so cool. And this dress I actually very nearly cleared out last time. I think, but I kept hold of it because I just thought it was so blah, and I actually wore it for New Year's Eve this year and felt absolutely delightful in it, and I feel like it's a very festive dress, and again it's so comfortable and very classic, so keeping this. Okay, I'm gonna try harder now. So I've got these two pink tulle dresses from Coast, and truth be told, I think I'll just pick one of them, and honestly I think that this one is nicer. Just the way that the little like handkerchief pockets of tulle sit and like move is just a lot nicer, I think, than this one, and I feel like this one really had its moment last Christmas anyway, so this is one that I think I can part with. I also hate these bright pink hangers. They make me feel sick, so at the end I'm gonna see if I can like switch any of these hangers out basically. The pink flower skirt, I already know that you guys know that this is staying. It's never going anywhere, even though I've never worn it. My Nelly dress, this is obviously not being cleared out. Just look at this dress, it's very creased, but isn't it just the most precious dress in the world? I love it. This Ted Baker dress, again, it's just one for the archives. My Gucci Dupe playsuit from Sister Jane, I'm not quite ready to part with this yet. This is going so well. This dress from Reclaimed Vintage, I've had this since 2016, so this is going on like an antique as well for me in my wardrobe, but I just don't think I can get rid of this. It's so pretty, and I'm sure the day will come when I fall like back in love with this, and I think it's worth holding on to. Okay, this ASOS dress I think I'm going to get rid of just because I've held on to this for so long now and I never wear it, and I honestly just don't think I would miss it if it was gone. My beautiful needle and thread ballerina dress, I doubt that this dress will fit me because it's a size 6, but I just don't think I can get rid of this. It's too immaculate. This could be like an heirloom type of dress, like you just don't throw this kind of thing away. This dress from Guess, I feel like I can get rid of now because again I've had it for ages and I've never actually worn it, and I kept holding on to it thinking that I would, but I'm just not sure it's really me anymore. I think it's really beautiful, but I just don't think that this is the dress I would choose to wear for like a special occasion. This dress from Coast, however, I think I will hold on to because this is more me, like with the feathers at the bottom and the big exaggerated bow at the back. Like this is more the kind of thing that I'd want to wear, so gonna keep this. This and Other Stories dress I'm a little undecided on, again just because I've held on to it for ages and I don't wear it, and I feel like the only time I would wear a dress like this would be a wedding, and the colour is just a little bit on the mark I think for a wedding. What do you guys think? I might try it on, although this dress needs a tan. It needs a nice deep tan because otherwise, can you guys see, it literally like will match my skin colour, and my body is not this tanned right now, so I think I might need to put this to the side and then try it on when I'm fake tanned. This Zara dress I'm going to keep because I feel like it hasn't really had its chance yet and it's very, very classic. I'm not going to open this one out to show you because it will take me ages to put it back, but this is basically a really stunning white like broderie midi dress from ASOS, but it was like £200. It was like one of their really nice pieces, and it's truly stunning, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then I've got my two beautiful Cinderella blue pieces. This one again is one I keep for the future exhibition at the V&A. This is my very first Zimmermann piece, so this could probably go in the exhibition too actually, although this is one that I still enjoy wearing. Actually, I'm going to put the blue ones by the black. Oh, and then I've got these two blouses. This one is an old River Island one. The satin one you guys know I love. I still love this. And this is one I got last year from Karen Millen, and I wore it in Dubai and it looked actually exquisite with my full length like wide leg trousers, and I will definitely recreate that outfit at some point because it was stunning. So yeah, keeping both of these. And now I'm just putting away all of the dresses that were on my display rail in my dressing room, and I know that I want to keep all of these, so I'm not throwing any of them away, although I am going to inquire about getting them on buy rotation so that you guys can rent and borrow them, because I really just want to share the love of my wardrobe with you guys. Okay, that is that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, Cindy. I don't want to do it, Cindy. Don't make me do it. Okay, I thought now we would move into winter vibes, which is stressing me out a little bit because I don't think there's that much I want to get rid of. I'm also not going to go through every single thing in the wardrobe because this video will be 3 hours long if I do that. So I'm just going to pick out the things now that I think I can lose. Okay, I just picked out a few things, and as always, I reserve the right to change my mind. So the first thing is this Abercrombie skirt. I'm really gutted because I really like it, but actually the way that it sits, it's just a little bit low for me. I really love my skirts and my shorts like up on the waist. That's just the shape, the silhouette that I like the best, and this is just a little bit low. I'm going to try it on just to make sure, but I have taken it off a couple of times when I would have liked to have worn it for that reason. This Karen Millen skirt, again, I'm going to try on, but I just feel like I've got skirts that I prefer, and I actually find pairing things a bit difficult with this. Guys, I'm feeling like it might be finally time for me to part with my River Island horse blouse. Honestly, it does break my heart, but there's just things about it that I don't like. I don't like the buttons, I really don't like the collar. I love the colour and I love the print, I just wish that it was a little bit different. Maybe I'll try and make like a flossy dress in this type of fabric with this kind of print. This Lily silk blouse, I recently worked with them and I got a load of silk blouses, and this one is just my least favourite because it's quite sheer, it's very floaty, and I'm not really a floaty kind of girl. This Karen Millen top I really like, but it's a funny one because this is definitely the way it looks, like an autumn winter top for me. This is not the kind of top I would wear in spring summer, but the fabric is quite spring summery because the sleeves are like chiffon. It's quite a thin knit, so it's not really something that I would wear in autumn winter because it's not warm enough. So again, I'm gonna have a little try on session to make sure, but I think I just don't think I'll wear this. This Abercrombie top, I really like it, but to tell you the honest truth, guys, in winter and autumn I just don't like having my neck on show. Honestly, as soon as it gets to like September, October, I'm in a high neck, a turtleneck, a roll neck, literally every single day, and this, however soft and lovely it is just not me. Another shocker, guys, but I think it might be time for me to get rid of my Zara Batwing jumper. Again, I just haven't worn this now in like 3 years. Yeah, I just think I'm over it, which sounds so mean to the jumper. I'm so sorry, jumper, but I think our time together has come to an end. And finally, guys, to end with a big bang shocker, I think it might be time to get rid of this little outfit because I keep it every single clear out and I never actually wear it. And I know it looks cute, I can see the outfit, I can envision it in my head. Do you know what, guys? I might keep the little waistcoat thing and just get rid of the dress. I think I'm just over this dress. I think it was always a little bit too short for me. Do you see how the torso is quite long, and I would always want to like bunch it up around my waist, but it made the dress very short, and I'm also not keen on the fabric. So I think I'm going to get rid of the dress. Maybe now that it's free of the shackles of the dress, I will find some other ways to style it and actually get some wear out of it. Okay guys, we're back in my bedroom for the final stage of the clear out. This is my spring summer wardrobe. It's super jam-packed. And I'm looking through it and I'm just like, I don't see what I can possibly clear out here. Everything is fabulous. Okay, I've had a really ruthless rummage and I feel like, yes, there are some pieces in here that are live withoutable. So I'm going to take them out, and in my post-tan try-on session, I'll make my final decisions. But I actually think that I'm probably right in most of this, so do give me your opinions. First of all, this pink Karen Millen tweed blazer. No matter how much I like it and the fabric is gorgeous, these types of blazers are just not very me, and I just don't really feel myself in them, so I'm going to get rid of this. Next is my really cute little River Island playsuit. I'm not sure about this, but the only reason why I'm thinking maybe I should get rid of it is I've always called this my like Miami Barbie or Palm Beach Barbie playsuit, and I packed it to go to Palm Beach last year and ended up not wearing it. And I'm like, that was the place where I thought I'd really definitely wear this. I'm gonna try it on and see, but I feel like it's not looking good. Also from River Island, we've got my faux suede western fringe jacket. Josie gave this to me because I was like, oh, I always wish I'd got that western jacket from River Island. She was like, I've got it, I'm clearing it out. So she gave it to me, but I've worn it like once or twice and I do like it, but I just think it's a little bit too niche. I've got this play suit from Cider, which was super cheap, and I think maybe that's why I kept it, so I would have something that like I wouldn't mind getting a bit ruined because it was really cheap, so maybe I should keep it. But the thing is, I've got a really similar one from Forever New that's just a lot nicer quality, like it's linen, it has nicer quality buckles, these are very cheap and plasticky. So I don't know, I need to think about this because it could be useful to have something that you don't mind getting mucky in, but then like, really guys, do I ever go and get mucky? No. Okay, this one would be bittersweet because I absolutely love this set. It's from Karen Millen, but my thing is with this is if I'm going to wear a cropped strappy top with like a mini skirt, it's going to be hot weather, and I just feel like this fabric is a bit too thick and sticky for hot weather. Like, it's really nice fabric, it's lovely, but I feel like I just never come across the weather for this. I don't know, it'd be being really brutal because it's such a nice set and I really do want to keep it. I think I'll try it on, and if I'm still absolutely in love with it, then I'll give it another go for this year. Next, I've got my linen shorts from And Other Stories, and the reason why I feel like I can lose these is because I've now got 2 pairs of white linen Zimmermann shorts, and I just feel like I'll always go for the Zimmermann ones because these are a little bit tighter around the thigh, and the Zimmermann ones kind of like stick out more, which is typically like what I prefer. Next, I've got this really lovely top from And Other Stories, but I didn't really wear it because, again, even though it's lovely, I just don't really feel like it's very me. It's kind of like a peasant milkmaid-y kind of top, and that kind of style is really nice, but I just don't really feel like it's me, and I've just got so many tops in here, way too many to hold on to ones that I'm not like in love with. And then the last thing is this cardigan from River Island. It's so nice and soft, but I just think it's a bit impractical because it's sleeveless. So yeah, I've had it for a few years and I haven't worn it because it's just one of those awkward pieces that I just like don't really know how to wear. So I think I shall just lose it once and for all. I didn't make a huge dent, guys, but I guess anything is better than nothing. Okay guys, I finished clearing out. I do not enjoy that at all. It makes me stressed. But I know the finished result is worth it. So seeing as it's actually the weekend coming up and I don't have that much planned for Saturday, I'm thinking that maybe I can actually get this Depop started. In this cupboard I've got like 2 clear outs worth of clothes that I did nothing with because I just totally ran out of time. So I think I'm going to sort them into piles now and decide what's going to be going on Depop and what's going to be going to Crisis. I want to do a bit of both definitely, because the only people that have access to the clothes at Crisis are the people that live in London, and so many of you guys buy my clothes from all around the world. So that's the next job. I'll check in when I'm finished. Oh my goodness guys, this is so crazy. I do not understand how all of these clothes were fitting in the bottom of this cupboard and only half of it as well. Anyway, I have picked up my selection for Crisis because we're doing like a Valentine's Day themed edit window, so I thought I'd get all of like my nice pink bits. So I've got loads of lovely stuff to give to the Crisis window, and we're going to dress it up and everything and make it super lovely. I'm really excited. And then all of this stuff over here for my Depop girls all around the world. So excited to get these out to people, although this is literally like a full day's work, maybe even 2 days, taking the photos, washing everything, steaming everything, packaging it all up. Like, it's literally intense. So this is why it's taken me so long to get around to doing, because it takes so long. But I just really prefer doing it myself than like paying a company to do it, because it just feels more personal. I really love the idea that you guys get a delivery that you know has come directly from me. So yeah, keep an eye out on my Instagram for the details of my Depop sale and also my Crisis Valentine's window. There's also a very small chance that I will add a Cornelia dress and a Constance dress to my Crisis edit, because these are actually samples that I've got, but I've already got them anyway, so they're just like extras that I have that I don't need. So I need to think about it. I want to check with like any friends and family if they want them, but yeah, there's potential that these will be in the Islington charity shop. So if you guys missed out on a Cornelia dress, then you know where to go. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed the clear out, the reorganization, and I hope it inspired you to do the same thing. It's not necessarily the most fun, relaxing job in the world, but once it's done, you feel so satisfied. It's totally worth it. So cleansed, so decluttered. So don't forget that I do list my unwanted clothes on Depop Depop, keep an eye on my Instagram for an announcement when the items will be going live, because it's honestly whenever I have a chance. I'm going to try and do it soon though, because it's super overdue. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!